Hello and welcome to Jobs and Education. Do subscribe and share my videos. This is your Mahesh Dole. This video provides you some of the important problems on friction. Friction is very important topic in physics as well as engineering mechanics. This is the basic formula of friction. So this friction equals to mu into r, or we can cross multiply r equals to f by mu. Mu is coefficient of friction, f is frictional force, r is normal reaction. Let's see if it is a free body diagram. Force is applying from this direction, so body moves to this direction. When body is moving right side like this, what happen? This body produces friction at the bottom to the left side like this. So when the body is moving right side, the friction goes left side. Like that, the weight is coming downward, means center of gravity. So weight is applying to the downwards towards the center of gravity. When the weight is acting downwards, normal force or normal reaction acts upwards. So this is what the free body diagram, and F equals to mu into n or F equals to mu into r. N and r both are same, that is normal reaction. Let's see the first problem. What horizontal force is required to pull a body of weight 200 along the horizontal surface? Take the coefficient of friction as 0.2. So mu given as 0.2, right? And W given as 200. This is 200, this is 0.2. So body is on a horizontal surface. So when body is going right side, the friction is coming left side. So F equals to mu into r. Upwards r is acting, downwards W is acting. Very simple that according to our resolution of forces, r equals to W and P equals to F. It means F equals to mu into r, we know that one. So r is nothing but r equals to W, because of r is acting right upwards, W is acting downwards. So both are equal. So that's why r equals to W, that is 200. So mu into W equals to 0.2 into 200. Hence we will get P equals to 40 Newton. So this is what the way of understanding the free body diagram and solving the problem. Second question, a body weighing 540 Newton is hauled along a rough horizontal plane by a pull of 180 Newton acting at an angle of 30 degrees with the horizontal. Find the coefficient of friction. Asking that try to find out the coefficient of friction. W given, so this is a figure. So we can see angle 30 degrees. This P is acting, force is acting. So when we resolve the forces, when this is the force P inclined 30 degrees to the, so if you resolve the forces, what happens? Vertically, horizontally, this opposite side is sine, this side is cos. So like that, this is P sin theta, this is P cos theta. So indication of P with horizontal, theta equals to 30 degrees given, mu equals to don't know. So r is the normal reaction. Resolving the forces horizontally, what are the horizontal forces? This side F is there, F this side, and this side P cos theta is there. So F equals to P cos theta. We know P equals to 180 and cos 30. So 180 into cos 30, that will get F equals to 155.88 Newton. Next, resolving forces vertically. So vertical, this side R is there, this side W is there, and here P sin theta is there. So R and P sin theta going upwards, so W is coming downwards. Hence we can take it as r plus P sin theta equals to W. So send this side P sin theta. So r equals to W minus P sin theta. So r equals to 540 minus 180 sin 30. We'll get r equals to 450 Newton. Coefficient of friction equals to mu equals to F by N, that is F by R. So F equals to 155.88 by 450. We'll get mu equals to 0.346. Next question. A small block of weight 50 Newton is resting on a rough horizontal surface. The coefficient of friction between the block and surface being 0.6. Find the least force which acting on the block at an angle of 60 degrees with horizontal will cause the block to slide. So W given as 50 Newton, mu given as 0.6, theta given as 60 degrees. This is a figure. So F equals to left side F is going and right side P cos theta is going. So F equals to P cos theta resolving horizontal forces. That P is cos 60, so that is 0.5. So F equals to P into 0.5, but F equals to mu into R. So if you equate these two, mu into R equals to P into 0.5, so that we will get as first equation. Next, resolving the forces vertically. So upward is R, downwards is W, and this is P sin theta. So R equals to W minus P sin theta, 50 minus P sin 60. So we'll get a 50 minus 0.66 P. So this is second equation. So from equation 1 and 2, this side 0.5 P and this is 0.6 into 50 minus 0.66 P. So by this we'll get a P equals to 30. So sorry, P equals to 30 by 1.0196, hence P equals to 29.42 Newton. So this is what the way of solving the problem. Very simple, that if you take a block, upwards is R, normal reaction, downwards is W, and when the body is moving right side and the friction goes left side, so F equals to P, R equals to W. This we need to understand. Fourth question, a block shown in the given figure is kept in equilibrium and prevented from sliding down by applying a force of 500 Newton. The coefficient of friction is under root 3 by 5. Find the weight of the block. So this is the figure. 500 Newton is going with along the plane, and this is 30 degrees. So this figure is created like this. When the look at this, if we draw a line, this is R, this is W, but W always acts exactly center to the earth, so that's why it will become like upward side is sine and this side is cos. So like that we taken W cos theta, W sin theta. Applied force is 500 Newton, mu equals to root 3 by 5, that is 0.346. Resolving the forces normal to the plane, that means upwards is R, downwards is W cos theta. So R equals to W cos theta, that is R equals to W into 0.866. Resolving the forces along the plane means horizontally, this side is 500 Newton and W sin theta is there, and friction mu F equals to mu into R is there. So P equals to W sin 30 minus F. So P equals to W sin 30 minus mu into R, because of F equals to mu into R. P equals to, substitute all the values, so we'll get finally W equals to 500 by 0.21, that is 2380.95 Newton. This is what the required weight of the block. Next question, a body of weight 500 Newton is dragged upon a plane inclined at 30 degrees to the horizontal. A force of 400 Newton inclined at 20 degrees with the plane can just move the body up the plane. Find the coefficient of friction. We need to find out mu. So this is the figure. So weight of the body is 500 Newton, theta is 30 degrees, P is 400 Newton, and theta 2 is 20 degrees. This is 20 degrees and here it is 30 degrees. Let's see, resolving the forces normal to the plane, that is upwards is R, downwards is W cos 30, here P sin 20. So R equals to W cos theta minus P sin 20. So that is by substituting W cos 30 minus P sin 20, we'll get R equals to 296.2 Newton. Resolving the forces along the plane means horizontally, this side P cos 20 is there, this side W sin 30 is there, F equals to mu into R is there. So F equals to P cos theta minus W sin theta. So P cos 20 minus W sin 30, that is F equals to 125.6 Newton. So after getting F equals to something and R equals something, by substituting in this we'll get a mu equals to 0.424. So this is what the way to understand different values given in the question and applying on the diagram. When the body is on the horizontal plane or inclined plane, our body is moving upwards or downwards. So drawing the free body diagram and taking the equations horizontally, vertically, resolving and solving the problem and getting the required solution. Thank you for watching this video. Do subscribe and share my videos. This is your Mahesh Dole.